Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking this video. My name is Jaguar and I hope you decide to subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you. I just want to let you guys know there are going to be some coupon links, especially for my ladies, for some lashes in the description box. So it's an affordable lash line called Dodo Lashes. I will have the website as well as my coupon code linked in the description box. And now that that is out of the way, we can continue. Alright guys, so today's video is going to be on 8 scents that I think will be perfect for Father's Day, or just the man in your life, whether that's a husband, boyfriend, father. You know, these are scents that I have bought either both for my brother or my father, and they've loved, so I figured I would share them with you. And yeah, let's get started. Alright guys, so the first scent that I want to talk to you guys about is Marin Tonka. I am obsessed with this. This is actually my fragrance, but I have tested it out on my brother and he loves it, to be honest. So I think that's probably what I'm going to get him this Father's Day. This is vanilla, amber, sweet. It's beautiful. So I'm going to read off some of the notes from Fragrantica. This isn't going to be necessarily where it's not going to be a dedicated review. Basically, it's just going to be me giving you some notes, a brief synopsis of the scent, and yeah. So Marin Tonka. Okay, so the main accords are vanilla, amber, and sweet. Let's see, the top notes are lavender, middle notes are myrrh, and the base notes are tonka bean, vanilla, and almond. So this is a 1.7 ounce and it retails for $135, either directly from the Joe Malone website, or if you decide to order from a retailer like Sephora. I'm not sure if Macy's has it, but Nordstrom does. So yeah, this is beautiful. And of course, like I said, this is my fragrance, so I do think that it's unisex, but you just kind of have to be about that life. Yeah, but this is just great. So that is my first suggestion, Marin Tonka. Alright guys, so the next fragrance that I'm going to suggest to you all is my favorite ever, Baccarat Rouge, but the Extrait. I love this. This is like, this I don't think I'll ever get sick of. I don't care how many people talk about it. I don't care if I was late to it. Like, this is my jam. So this is also my fragrance, but I put my brother and my mom onto it, and they all have their own bottles now, so that kind of just goes to show. This fragrance is amber, woody. It's a little sweet. It's just so good. There's nothing like it. So again, I'm going to read to you from Fragrantica what the notes consist of. So Baccarat Rouge 540 Extrait, the main accords are amber, almond, and woody. The notes, top notes are bitter almond and saffron. The middle notes are Egyptian jasmine and cedar, and the base notes are ambergris, musk, and woody notes. So this is obviously on the pricier side. It's definitely the most priciest perfume I'm going to suggest to you today. So have no fear. This is, like I said, the most priciest perfume. I believe you can get the small one at least to have by Father's Day. The, what is it, a 1.7 ounce I want to say, or a 70 ml I should say. You can get that for $4.25 at retailers like Nordstrom, Bloomingdale's, what's the other one, Neiman Marcus. You know, if you were to order from the site, it would be slightly cheaper, like about $3.80. So, but like, it takes a little while since it's coming from France, but so worth it. Like, there are so many dupes out there, but nothing is quite like the original, which I can definitely attest for. So if you can, definitely get your nose on, or just trust me and buy it. Yeah, so that is Baccarat Rouge 540 Extrait. The next fragrance that I want to discuss, or I should say suggest to you guys, is Maison Margiela Jazz Club. This is also mine, but it is so good. I haven't worn it too much recently, but when I first got it, I could not stop wearing it. I wore it every single day for like 2 weeks. Then I gave it a little rest, and then I was back on it. So this dent is probably like a dent over a month's time, and it's just so good. It's so good. So the main accords of Jazz Club are tobacco, rum, and sweet. The top notes are pink pepper, neroli, and lemon. The middle notes are rum, sage, and vetiver oil. And the base notes are tobacco leaf, vanilla bean, and styrax. Not sure what that is. This just smells so good. It's very warm, it's very cozy, it's very comforting. But then again, it's sweet. And the label says the provenance and period is Brooklyn 2013. The description is heady cocktails and cigars. And it just, it's like to smell like cigar smoke and liquor in the best way. Like, it just smells so good. In the fall, this really hits different. But to be honest with you, I'm the type who would like wear this during like a summer night. Like right now it's raining. It's about a high of 72 or so, but raining, so it's very breezy. I would wear this tonight. Like, just a reason to wear it, you know? So good, definitely worth it. This is a 3.4 ounce and it retails for $135 at your retailers like Sephora, again, Nordstrom, you know, any basic retailer like that. But so good, definitely worth it. Again, Jazz Club by Maison Margiela. Okay, now the last one that's kind of like in that warm, spicy family is going to be Spicebomb Night Vision by Viktor and Rolf. That's what this one looks like. This one is really good. This one isn't mine. I actually did buy this for my brother for his birthday. He violated it. There's like probably like one spray left, like literally one spray. So the main accords of this is warm, spicy, fresh, spicy, and aromatic. The top notes are Granny Smith apple, green mandarin, cardamom, grapefruit. Middle notes are pepper, sage, nutmeg, red chili pepper, geranium, clove. And the base notes are tonka bean, almond, and woody notes. This smells so good. Ironic enough, when I went to Sephora looking for my brother's birthday gift, the woman was, you know, spraying different colognes and scents for me to smell. And initially she had sprayed Jazz Club, and I was like, he won't like this, but I love this, so you could wrap that up for me. That's how it went with Jazz Club. But she sprayed this soon after, and I was like, you know what? That smells really good, and the bottle is really cool. When you first open the bottle, it actually has like what you pull in an actual grenade, so it is really cool. And this is a, I want to say a 3.4. It's huge. Yeah, this is a 3.0 ounce, 3.04 ounce, excuse me. And what did I pay for this? Give me 1 second. I paid $150 for this at Sephora. Again, Spicebomb Night Vision by Viktor and Rolf. So the next fragrance that I have is also my fragrance, but I did have to go out and buy my brother one because once he smelled it, he fell in love with it. This is by Joe Malone also, and this is Cypress and Grapevine. This one is so good. I don't have too much left. I hope you can see it. Can't tell if you can see it or not, but also if you see me kind of like looking over here, I'm like looking in the monitor. This smells so good though. This is very masculine though. So this is really masculine. You really have to be about this. Like, this is not like Marin Tonka where it kind of sways unisex. This is kind of like just straight up masculine. But I really do like masculine colognes, especially in the winter. They just work really well with my chemistry. And of course, if you spray something lighter atop of it, or if you spray like a vanilla on top of it, it can really make it really sexy. So that's like a little hint. But this is so good. So the accords of this are woody, aromatic, and fresh spicy. The top notes, the only notes are cypress, woody notes, and vine. So this smells so familiar to me, which is why I think I fell in love with it off first sniff, and why I bought it for myself, as masculine as it smells. But it's so good. It's so good. It just hits different. It kind of gives a little of Tom Ford Oud Wood, but better. Like, dare I say it? But yeah, kind of. Like, it's kind of like giving that, but like I said, better. Like, it's just different, you know? It's very different. Like, this on a man, chef's kiss. This on me, chef's kiss. But it's so good. This again is a 1.7 ounce, I want to say. Yes, 1.7, and it retails for $135. So this is Cypress and Grapevine by Jo Malone. The next fragrance that I'm going to suggest for you is also again from my collection. This is Valentino Uomo Born in Roma. So this is the Born in Roma, the famous pink bottle, but the men's version. Honestly, you know what's so crazy? I bought this before I bought the Born in Roma, like the original for women's. This I've had over 6 months now, but the Born in Roma I've only had like maybe a month or so. That's very more newer to my collection, but I fell in love with this one first. This is so good. Yeah, this just smells so good. Like, the main accords of this are woody, mineral, and aromatic. The top notes are mineral notes, violet leaf, and salt. The middle notes are ginger and sage, and the base notes are vetiver and woody notes. So this does smell pretty masculine, but there's something very sweet to it. So I think that if a woman did feel comfortable enough to wear it, she definitely could. It's something, it's just good. Like, I don't know. And maybe it's me, because, you know, sometimes masculine scents, or certain scents, I should say, certain notes can really pick up masculine on some women. You know, every note isn't for everybody, but for some reason, masculine scents work really well with my chemistry. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to mean, but this just smells so good. So, I love this. I don't know. I can't really explain it. Like I said, I had this at least like almost a year, like at least 8 months before I got the women's version, because I just off rip, when I smelled the two side by side, I was like, oh, I'm getting this one. To be honest with you, I didn't realize it was a men's one, even though, like, duh, why how could you not? The pink one, there's a pink one, and then this is a black one. But I don't know, I just thought maybe this one was just a little different from the women, like from the all pink one, you know. It just smelled so good, and like I said, it still kind of has that sweetness, so it doesn't smell like too masculine, but it is masculine. I don't know, it just works for me. So, but it's a men's cologne, so then again, you know what I'm trying to say? You know what I'm trying to say. So this is a 1.7 ounce, and it retails for $80, so that's pretty damn good, if you ask me. And it smells so good. Like, this is something that a man could wear probably all year long, because it's woody in a sense. Well, not in a sense, it is woody, but it's not heavy, if that makes sense. It's aromatic, like just how the main accords say. It's very aromatic, so I think it's something that it can definitely be worn in the winter, because that's when I was wearing it, and it projects. It's beast mode. Mind you, I didn't really mention that for any of the other fragrance, but every single one of these fragrances that I am mentioning is beast mode, has crazy sillage, has crazy long lasting, like longevity. Like I'm not here to mess with y'all, okay? First of all, I feel like most men's cologne anyway, or things that are unisex and can go for men, are going to have projection, they're going to have sillage, and they're going to have longevity. I feel like cologne never fails within those three departments. Even if it's a citrus, it typically doesn't fail in those three departments. So yeah, this one is really good. This one is good. So this is Valentino Uomo. I don't know how to say the men's. Uomo. Valentino Uomo, born in Roma. And the last one in that department that I'm going to discuss with you guys is Jaguar. This bottle is all messed up. It's Jaguar Classic Black. This is what it looks like. This is a real cheapie. Like, I got this for a really good deal on either Fragrance X or Fragrance Net. And the main accords of this are aromatic, woody, and fresh spicy. The top notes are Granny Smith apple, bitter orange, mandarin orange. The middle notes are tea, seawater, geranium, nutmeg, and cardamom. And the base notes are white musk, Virginia cedar, tonka bean, vetiver, sandalwood, and oak moss. This is a banger for, I want to say I didn't pay no more than $25 for this, like, word to. It's a banger. It just smells good. It's like a classic men's fragrance. I mean, it's sharp a little because of the Granny Smith apple. It's like a green apple, but it's still airy and fresh and light. It just smells good. And like I said, it's a cheapie. So if you're looking for something but you don't necessarily have too much coin, or you don't want to put out too much coin, I would definitely suggest this. Like I said, either on Fragrance X or Fragrance Net. Just cite the two and see which one is cheaper. That's usually what I do when I'm searching for a perfume. I'll reference the two and see whichever has the best deal for the most amount of juice. So yeah, Jaguar Classic Black. And lastly, the last scent I'm going to suggest to you all is a citrus for men. It's one that I also have in my own collection, but this is, it's just a classic. So this is Calvin Klein One, or the one, and this one is good. It's a citrus. It's a citrus, it's green, and it's woody. That's pretty much what you get from it. The top notes are lemon, green notes, bergamot, pineapple, mandarin orange, cardamom, and papaya. Middle notes, lily of the valley, jasmine, violet, nutmeg, rose, orris root, and freesia. And the base notes are green accord, musk, cedar, sandalwood, oak moss, green tea, and amber. This smells so good to me. It smells very clean. It's, like I said, it's unisex. I'll wear it. I think it's made for men's, but I would say that it's unisex. It's good for spring and definitely summer. It's light, it's pretty airy. It's just clean smelling. It's almost like fresh out of the, like, skin scent, but with a little zest. That's kind of the best way to describe it, because it could smell like, you know, skin generally, like a man's skin, fresh skin, but like I said, with a little bit of zest, because the lemon, the orange, you know, the bergamot, that definitely does come through. Even the papaya and pineapple, I would say. And it's kind of powdery a little. I'm guessing that's either coming from either the violet or the lily of the valley, maybe a combination of the both, but all in a good way. And this is pretty long lasting too. I would say though, of the other 7 that I mentioned, this is probably the least long lasting, but by the least I would give it like 8 hours. As far as the other ones, you're gonna have to get in the shower or wash your clothes. just really, really good stuff. Yeah, so that is Calvin Klein, the One. But that is all for my suggestions for fragrances for Father's Day. Let me know down below what you've gotten the men in your life for Father's Day, what you suggest. Let me know what you think about my picks, because like I said, these are my picks. So men, let me know what y'all feeling, like how y'all feeling, if you smelled any of these, if you're feeling my picks, if you would alter them, if you would be happy if I was to get you a gift, because I think I'm pretty good at gift giving. But yeah, just let me know. Don't forget to like this video, comment down below, subscribe to my channel. We're growing so beautifully and I appreciate every single one of you. Yeah, and stay tuned for the next video. Bye.